It's midday.
Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl, Midday Oni, the one and only. And you guys are back watching another episode of the Midday Show. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are amazing. Hope you guys are looking after yourselves and putting positive energy into the atmosphere, because you know what you put out is what you get back. Okay, now let's just jump straight in. Before we get started, as per usual, grab your drinks, your coffee, your cocktails, your mocktails, whatever it is that you're drinking. And in my case, we're having a mimosa today. Fancy. Granted, it is not in a champagne flute. I do not have any, so we're just going to manage my wine glass. Okay. Ooh. Oh God, I could do with a good brunch. Cheers, darlings. Let's get into it. That's good. That's good. One thing that I often get told is, Midday, I love the way that you articulate yourself. You have such great vernacular. And I do. And I accredit it to the fact that I am a well-educated woman. I take pride in learning new things and expanding my knowledge. Knowledge is power. If you would like to do the same, I have come across this amazing opportunity for people that want to get into university but feel like they have 1,000,001 commitments, family, work, lifestyle, and they just felt like it was too late. It's never too late to expand your knowledge. You only need to attend 2 days a week with morning or evening flexible options available, making it perfect if you work full-time, have children, or have other commitments. You could also be eligible for student finance, maintenance loans, and grants worth up to £15,000 per year to help you while you're studying. So if you never had the chance to go to university and you want to expand your knowledge and pour into yourself, become the best version of yourself, this could be a great opportunity for you. There are campuses all over the UK and a range of courses available. Click the link in my bio to get started today. Welcome to this part of the show called Fit Check, where we will be going through all the details of my outfit, head to toe, darling. Now, this is a outfit that I've had for, I want to say 11 years. Do you guys remember Aqua by Aqua? Where have they gone? They definitely need to come back, because clearly their outfits are timeless and stand the test of time. The material is durable, it lasts, it's good quality, and the styles were just, you know that, what's that thing that they say? Timeless. Like, you can wear this at any point. I'm sure in 20 years time this style of clothing will still be in, because it's classy, it's mature, it's elegant, it's feminine, it's just, you know. So this, like I said, this jumpsuit is from Aqua by Aqua. It's definitely not in sale anymore, so I can't even tag it because they've literally disappeared off the face of the earth. But the outfit that I was supposed to wear today was a fail, so I had to just improvise with what was in my wardrobe. But I love. I'll give you guys a turn. Ooh, 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 ooh. I actually really love this jumpsuit. Like, I'm going to wear it more often, because wear your clothes. Remember, guys, wear your clothes. You bought them. You can wear them whenever, however many times you want. You have a washing machine, I would assume. Yes? So I've just paired it with this, one of my favorite kind of choker necklaces. I think this is from H&M. This ring from Shein. This tennis bracelet, I think is from ASOS. And just some nice studs. But as per usual, let's get into the star of the show, which is my nails, darling. You guys already know what it is. 1015 Aesthetics in Brixton. We're still doing the red diaries, and this is the latest baby on the trend. I really want you guys to get into it. So we've got like a white tip with a polka dot finish. This, I love this little feature piece. Yes. Absolutely love it. Also need to give a big shout out to my hairstylist, Annie Nims, on Instagram. She slayed the hell out of this hair. Oh my goodness. Mwah. And oh, I forgot my shoes. So I paired it with these shoes from Pretty Little Thing. And that's the look, guys. She a baddie. She a baddie. But she classy. Okay. But she classy. Okay. Welcome to this part of the show called The Gist, where we will be going through everything that is happening in our community, locally, nationally, and globally. Let's get into it. First on the agenda, we have my good sis, Heather Dapper. Now, if you do not know Heather Dapper, you must be living under a rock. She is a renowned celebrity and bridal hairstylist who has worked on multiple productions in TV, film, one of them being Peaky Blinders. That's my sis. She owns a salon in Streatham called Her Definition. If you're around the area one day, check it out. And she's just a boss in her own right. Now that all the accolades are out of the way, unfortunately, the story that I'm about to tell you isn't one of joy and glory. Unfortunately, Heather was assaulted in a hair shop in Peckham called Shabba, the one next to Primark.
Assaulted at a hair shop in Peckham called Sabrina Hair and Cosmetics. So I've gone in there to go and buy something for a wig I'm sorting out for a customer. It's a Sunday. Most of the places that I buy my stuff from are closed. So they're the only place that has it. It's a colouring, a toner that I needed. So I went in there to go and get it. As I'm in the aisle, at the back of the shop, I'm hearing an altercation happening, like near the front of the shop. I didn't want any parts of it because I've got my husband and I've got my children waiting in the car for me. So I completely stayed out.
So I'm just going to summarize what happened, but she went into the store to get some hair dye and she came across a brewing argument between a black woman and the owners of the store. It ended up in them becoming physical with one another, to which the owner of the store went and got a hammer to try and obviously attack this woman. Heather's jumped in, and in the midst of that, she's been assaulted. The full story is on her TikTok page. The issue, and the reason why I bring up the story, is obviously to bring awareness to the actual situation, but also to highlight that this is a repeated case. If you guys recall some years back, I think it was about 3 years ago, where a woman was assaulted in a hair shop in Peckham, and she got into an altercation again with the owners of the store, and there was a lot of boycotting. People ended up not shopping in that store and it ended up closing down. But the story went viral and it was a big topic of conversation. For us to now find ourselves back here 3 years later under the same circumstance, I mean, to say I'm surprised would be a lie. I am not surprised. To say I'm disappointed even would also be a lie. I'm not, because these things are just going to keep on happening because we keep on putting our money into these establishments and businesses. And with not much other options, there aren't a lot of black-owned hair stores. So we have no choice, really. I personally go to TJ Hair and Beauty on Wharf Road because they're black-owned and they have good supply. Like, they have everything more or less that you would need. So I go there, I shop there, keep the power alive, you know. But not everybody has a hair shop next to them that they can just, you know, pop into. But until we get the capital, I suppose, to open these stores and make the connections, I fear to say that this thing is just going to keep on happening. I do think that if we come together and boycott these stores, then they will shut down. But the likelihood of that happening, and I don't mean to sound negative, I'm just trying to be a bit realistic with this, is not very high. It's not very likely. And that's only because we just don't have anywhere else to shop. And when I was talking to Heather about the situation, she stated that there have been people that wanted to open, you know, hair shops in these areas, Peckham, Wharf Road, you know, but they've been run out, you know, they have been bullied out of the market, they have been ostracized, so they don't have connection to the vendors and, you know, the industry people that they would need to get their supplies from, or the suppliers, should I say. So it's made it very difficult for people to open these businesses, and because of that, we're unfortunately just finding ourselves in this repetitive cycle where the owners of these businesses who are typically Asian mistreat the biggest consumers of their business, Black women. I definitely think something needs to be done. I definitely think that we need to band together and find some solution to this problem. I don't know how it's going to be done. I don't have the ideas. I'm just putting it out there. I guess it's a conversation that we can get started. So if you have any ideas, feel free to drop a comment and let's get the conversation started. I'm so sorry, Heather, that this had to happen to you, because Heather's one of the sweetest women, one of the sweetest people that I know, and she definitely didn't deserve that. Yeah, I'm just really angry that this happened to another Black woman, and another Black woman that I call friend and sister, you know? So yeah, boycott Shabba in Peckham. Moving on. Speaking of South London, a particular conversation that resurfaces very often has come up, and it is in regards to Black girls being mean. Every time the conversation comes up, I feel like I'm on different sides of the coin, but believe it or not, this time I'm quite neutral. I'm in the middle. I say that because yes, Black girls can be mean. Black girls can be, and actually, let me not say Black girls, because I think this is just a girl thing. Like, girls can be mean. Girls can be rude. Girls can be bitchy. Like, I feel like it's just part of the nature of being a girl. Like, we can all be bitches. Like, let's call a spade a spade. And there are some bad vibes girls, period. Like, I'm not going to shy away from saying that. There are some girls that are bad vibes. And I've said this multiple times. This is why a lot of your edges are going. I said it before, and I will continue to say it till the day I die. That is why a lot of your edges are going, because some of you are bad vibes. Yes. And I'm not even talking about having a resting bitch face, because all of us have a resting bitch face. Because at the end of the day, what's funny? On a normal day, like if I'm just walking down the road, what's funny? Kick on my thing. Why? There's nothing funny. I'm thinking about bills. I'm thinking about life. I'm thinking about all of my responsibilities. I ain't got time to smile for no reason, just walking down the road. Yes, my face is going to be a bit screwed. So I'm not even talking about that, but I'm just talking about their aura and their energy and that the way that they interact with people. Some girls are bad vibes, point blank, period. We're not going to shy away from that fact. Okay? And it's usually the ones where the edges are gone. I'm just saying. Kidding. But then on the flip side of that conversation, whenever I go out, the girlies love me. Okay? I always have a good time. I always have a key with the girls. Yeah. I had me a good time. Get into conversation with random girls. Like, we will start dancing. We will start exchanging where we got our clothes from, where we got our hair did, where we got our nails done. Like, I have a good time with the girlies. The girlies love me. Don't believe what you hear on the internet. I'm a good time. I definitely think that conversation is isolated to a few as opposed to the many. I don't think all Black girls are mean. I don't think all Black girls are rude. I don't think all Black girls are bad vibes. I think there are a select few. We're not going to lie now. But those are the ones that have been possessed. They're not normal. They're battling demons within themselves. So the bad vibes that they even have, it's not even an indication of, it's not even a reflection of you. It's a reflection of what they're going through inside. What we can do for them is pray. That's it. Because they're battling their own troubles and their own worries. That's why the edges are going. Sorry. Am I being sorry? But yeah, they're going through their own woes, trials and tribulations, right? And they just don't have the expression of love, right? because I've always said this and I will continue to say this. If you meet somebody and they're just always negative all the time and they're just always, you know, looking for the worst in every situation, that's an internal battle. That has nothing to do with you. That is an internal battle that they've got going on. And you have to learn how to remove yourself from that situation. It has nothing to do with you. It's all on them, you know? So to conclude, God put us on this planet to love one another. He put us on this planet to pour into one another and to make each other happy. Like, don't you guys get happy when you just do something kind for someone? Like, I always feel so nice. I always feel so giddy inside when I've just helped someone, or like I've just shared positive words, or like I've just been a good person. I feel good. Let's do more of that. Yeah? Let's love on each other a little bit more. I feel like this world will just be better. Anyway, that's my 2 pence. Moving on. Next on the agenda, there's a conversation going around at the moment in regards to, if you do not want to date a bisexual man, it is rooted in homophobia, or it is homophobic. That is the dumbest thing I have ever heard, if I do say so myself. I'm going to need you guys to stop. Hello? Get down. I'm going to need you guys to stop. One thing about men, regardless of what team they back for, whether they're for the girls or they're for the men, one thing about you is you're going to try and manipulate. You are telling me because I do not want to be with a bisexual man, therefore I'm homophobic. No, you're not going to do that, because what you're doing is called manipulation. You're trying to manipulate us into conforming to your way of life. That is manipulation by definition. You are trying to control or influence someone, in this particular case, black women, into your way of thinking in a dishonest and unfair way for your personal gain. That by definition is manipulation. So what you're trying to do is guilt trip us into thinking that because we do not want to be with bisexual men, which is our preference, we should feel guilty because it is rooted in homophobia. That is manipulation. And mind you, it's not even homophobic. I'm going to need you lot to start using the words correctly. You can't just make your own definition of words. You can't just wake up one Tuesday morning and say, oh, actually, that's homophobic. No, words have meanings, and I'm going to need you to start applying them in the right context. Homophobic is to be prejudiced, to have fear, to have hate or disliked against a group of people. In which one of those definitions does it fall under that I don't want to be intimate or be in a relationship with a bisexual man? Is it the prejudice? No. Is it the fear? No. Is it the hatred? No. Is it the dislike? No. It is simply that I don't want to be with somebody that also sleeps with other men. I don't want that. I want a straight man. Simple. A lot of you like to manipulate and use that word homophobic when it suits your agenda. You can't just keep throwing that word around. Yes, there are people that are homophobic. Yeah, there are people that do nasty and ghastly things because they don't like a particular group of people. Yes, and those people absolutely deserve to be called out. Those people are disgusting. Absolutely. But you cannot just use that word for your personal gain to manipulate and control people to suit your agenda. You are being manipulative. The conversation in itself is manipulative. Because you're trying to guilt trip us into adopting your way of life. No. 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 There's nothing homophobic about it. Next time that you guys use that word, make sure that you actually are researching the definition so that you don't come on the internet and look like baboons for saying the wrong thing. Because right now you look stupid and uneducated and illiterate. Actually, one thing a man is going to do is manipulate you, regardless of their sexuality. And another, which brings me on to my next point. Are you guys not tired of being offended all the time? It's boring now. Am I the only person that thinks this? It's boring. It's not everything that you need to be offended by. Some things are just that. Like, you just take it with a pinch of salt and you move on. You don't need to be offended by everything. Like, I genuinely feel like some individuals actually make being offended part of their personality. Ugh. Are you not tired? Rest. Kilo manshi. Rest. It's not everything you need to be offended by. Someone will say, I like apples. What about the oranges? Who mentioned oranges? I'm just saying I like apples. It's not everything you have to be offended by. It's actually boring and it's exhausting. Are you not tired? You know, we actually live in a world where people have different doctrines, people have different religions, people have different way of life, people think different. We are all made up of different entities. We are different. And that is the beauty of the human race. However, we can live together in harmony with our different thoughts, with our different ways of life, with our different religions, with our different sexualities. We don't all have to agree. Just because somebody disagrees with you, it doesn't mean they hate you. Just because somebody disagrees with your way of life, it doesn't mean that they're homophobic. Like, I'm actually going to need you guys to stop that because it's really annoying. If I say to you, my religion, we don't believe in homosexuality. Oh my God, you're homophobic. No, you can do whatever you want. I'm just saying what my beliefs are. The same way you have your beliefs is the same way I have my beliefs. Stop bullying and forcing people and manipulating people into accepting your doctrines. That's not fair. The same way that you want to live your life, we want to live ours too. It's annoying. It's annoying. It's annoying. I'm sorry to say. Actually, I'm not sorry to say. It's annoying. I don't have to agree with you to love you. I don't have to agree with you to like you. I don't have to agree with you to wish you well. So back to the original point. If a woman doesn't want to be intimate with a bisexual man, it does not make her homophobic. Because just by definition, that doesn't even make any sense. So stop manipulating women into adopting your way of life. And you women that are coming onto the internet, the ones know who they are. Stop being stupid. Think before you speak instead of coming onto the internet and pushing harmful narratives. Trying to manipulate people into adopting your way of life. No! I don't want it. I don't want it. Use the word correctly, because you guys are just manipulating the word now and using it for your personal gain. If nobody has told you, I'm here to say it. She was looking at me, she didn't like the way that I dressed. She's homophobic. No, I just think you look trash. Oh, she doesn't want to date me because I'm bisexual, she's homophobic. No, I just want to be the only one that likes men in my relationship. Get down and stop manipulating people and trying to control them and convince them that your way is the right way. There are women that will date bisexual men and don't have a problem with it. But you guys want more. You guys want more women to accept it so you can do more. It's manipulative for your personal gain. It's nothing to do with homophobia. Actually, I don't even know why this is a conversation. Listen, I can go on about this topic all day because it's actually so irritating. And this is why, I swear to God, this is why I be hating men. This is why I be hating men. Someone came to me the other day and said, oh, you hate men. And she said it like it was an insult. I said, Hey, yeah, bet your bottom's ass I do. I do hate men. I do. And I'm not afraid to say that in the slightest. I'm not particularly fond of them. Why? Because I have to be politically correct, but some of them are very manipulative. Some of them are very controlling. Some of them love to gaslight you. Some of their way of thinking is very backward. Some of them are predators. Some of them don't even see women as human beings. They see them as objects. I'm not particularly fond of the male species, no. And this isn't something that has just happened one night. This has been a tale over the years. Something that has happened over years and years and years and years. How many times have I said it that women have lost themselves at the hands of a man? How many women have died at the hands of men? Why would I like them? Yeah, so yes, this is why. This is another reason why I'm just even thinking you're trying to manipulate women into adopting your way of life. Ugh. When she even said it, oh yeah, you hate men. I was thinking, is that an insult? Of course I hate men. Sure. Of course I hate men. Of course. Am I attracted to men? Absolutely. I'm not gonna lie. Give me a tall, dark piece of chocolate, chiseled like a Greek god, with a wide shoulder, broad chest, smelling like oud and cocoa butter. Sorry, guys. I got distracted. You guys, you know, it's been a while. It's been a while. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I love me a black king. I do. I love them down. Which is even a problem. Because when I like a man, which is very rare, it happens once every 5 years that I actually like a man. But when I like a man, I be doing the most. Like, I just do too much. And that's even the problem. You know? Start acting a fool, start doing the most. Like, you know, Destiny's Child, Cater to You. That's me. Let me run your bath water, whatever you desire. I'll aspire, sing you a song, turn my game on. I'll brush your hair when I put your do-rag on. Water for the rub. Actually, I'm not rubbing no man's feet. Hey, I have never seen a man with good feet and that doesn't have those black lines on his toes. What is that about? Is that lack of calcium? Because why do your toes look like that? I'm not rubbing no man's foot. Actually. But anyways, let me cater to you. Because baby, this is your day. That's me when I like a man. Like, I'm pulling out all the stops. I'm doing it all, baby. But like I said, that happens once in a blue moon. Because let's be honest, a lot of these men don't warrant respect. It's like what they say when you love the artist. You love the art, but you don't love the artist. Oh, God. Because that's where I'm at. I love the art, but I don't love the artist. And these are the type of conversations that reinforce that, where I'm just like, ugh. You lot are just so entitled, thinking that you deserve everything. No, you don't. No, you don't. A lot of you be saying, I'm a king. No, you're not. A lot of you are peasants, actually. In the way that you carry yourselves, in the way that you think, in your mannerisms, you're peasants. And peasants be wanting king treatment. Where do they do that? It's not heard of. It's not done. Yeah? They don't do that. Anyways, moving on. Next on the agenda, we have Drizzy. Drake, Champagne, Poppy say Drizzy. Champagne, Poppy say Drizzy. Drake, Champagne, Poppy say Drizzy. Champagne, Poppy. Love you. So Drake has been in his fairy godfather bag and has been gifting everybody G-Wagons, tens of thousands of pounds, buying people's mums a house. Hey, God, I see what you are doing for people, though. I see what you are doing for people. Let your blessings rain on me too. Amen. Drake, I don't know what's going on, but I love this energy. I really, really do. I love the fact that you are pouring back into people and, you know, you are gifting people, you are blessing people, you are changing people's lives. And that being said, hi, someone's life needs to be changed here. Okay, let me put my application through. Hi, Drake. My name is M.O.N, the one and only. I'm a talk show host in the UK, South London, to be precise, chasing her dreams, trying to get out the hood. And since you're in the giving mood, I'm in the receiving mood. Amen. And I would absolutely love for you to sponsor my show. I'm a one-woman show. Yeah, I'm the producer, I am the recorder, I am the editor, I am the visionary, and of course, I am the host. And I would love to get some sponsorship to elevate this show, to propel it into its new season, and to create generational wealth. Come on. I need new cameras with new lenses because I'm currently using my phone at the minute. You know, we make do with what we have. I need a monitor. I want to get like an iMac so that I can like edit well and properly and have more storage. I need to get like outfits every week for the show. Just a bunch of things, Champagne Pappy. And I know you got me. I know you got me. I know you got me. And since you're in the mood you've got your fairy godfather-ish going on, I just thought I would make a public announcement that I'm looking for sponsorship from a business lens, of course. And yeah, I would love to hear from you, Champagne Pappy. I would love to hear from you, Drake, because your girl needs assistance. Your girl needs some cash dollar. Hey, yeah. And I know some of you might be watching this thinking, oh my God, how cringe. Like, closed mouths don't get fed. Hello, hi. Closed mouths don't get fed. So while you stay there in your pride, thinking, oh my God, I would never do such a thing. That's your big business until it works. Champagne Pappy, don't allow my enemies to laugh, oh. Don't allow my enemies to laugh. Contact me. Guys, put in the comments, Champagne Pappy, so that he can see this, okay? Love you, Paps. Love you, Drake. I've been a fan from 09. Yeah, 09. Love you. Can't wait to hear from you. Moving on. This is so random, yeah? But does anybody else enjoy those AI movies? Oh my God, I'm obsessed. There's one in particular that I'm watching at the minute. It's called The Pregnant Girl and the Billionaire. When I tell you every day I'm scrolling like, when's the new episode out? I watch them on YouTube. I watch them on Instagram. I am obsessed, guys. I'm not the only person that loves these AI movies. And I love that there's this particular type that I like. I like the Nigerian ones. The ones where it's like, there's a story. Like they build it up. Oh, I love it. It's totally random, but I just thought I'd bring it up. I think I might start. Because I'm such a creative and I'm such a storyteller. I feel like that would be a good side hustle to do, just make AI movies, you know what I mean, with like crazy dramatic storylines. Guys, the mimosa's getting to me. How's your drinks coming along? Drop a comment. Moving on. Welcome to this part of the show called Ask Auntie Midday, where I will be going through all of your dilemmas, answering your problems, and sharing my amazing wisdom. You know, guys, I have lived multiple lives. I say this every week because I want you guys to understand that your girl is not new to this. Okay? I've seen some things. I've done some things. I've learned some things. Someone called me the dramatic the other day and I was just like, yeah, so? Like, I don't understand when people say things to me and it's like meant to be, like they say it like I'm supposed to be insulted. Of course I'm dramatic. Life is drama. Of course I'm dramatic. I love it here and I wouldn't change it for the world. I try to be demure and I try to adopt the solemn way of living and it's so black and white. It's so grey. It's so boring. Ugh, no thank you. I love to live my life in color. I love to live my life expressive. I love to be dramatic. I love it here. And I will stay here till the day I die. When I decided to come and live on the planet of the real people, of the serious people, life was so dull. Life was so dull. Every day I'm battling depression because I'm just like, I'm not happy. I'm not being expressive. I'm not being dramatic like God ordained me to be. I'm beautifully, fearfully, and wonderfully made. God made me like this. He made me dramatic. Yes, because he knew what I could handle. And he knows that I can handle this. Glory. Anyways, let's get back into it. Okay, guys, if you have a dilemma that you would like me to answer, remember to slide into my DMs on Instagram, the Midday Show Official, or TikTok, Midday Oni 92. Okay? All right, let's get into it. Hey, Midday, I need your help. I've been with my boyfriend for 7 years now. Just for context, I'm 33. Our relationship has definitely had its ups and downs, but what relationship doesn't? But for the most part, it's been great. The issue I'm having is I'm not married. I don't understand how long it takes for someone to propose. I know he loves me, but a part of me also feels like he's wasting my time. Marriage is very important to me and it's something that I really want. I've spoken to him about it several times and he keeps assuring me that he is going to marry me. And every time we have a special occasion, a birthday, an anniversary, Valentine's Day, I convince myself that this is it. And it always turns out not to be. I've invested so much time, love, effort into this relationship. To walk away just because I'm not married seems silly, but in the same breath is actually what I want. What should I do? Ooh. Relationships are very complicated, okay? We need to understand that everybody has been raised different. And there's two people coming from different backgrounds, different ideologies, different upbringings coming together to make a life together. So it is never going to look the same for one couple as it will for another couple, right? So let's just start that as the foundation of this conversation. 7 years, 33, meaning that you guys were together from 26. Your dilemma in itself is very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very confusing for me because it's like, yeah, the relationship is great, but we're not married. He's reassured me that it's coming, but I think he's wasting my time. I don't want to leave a relationship that I've put a lot of time and effort into, but in the same breath, I want to be married. So should I leave? There's a lot of confusing factors here, just based on what you're saying. I won't give you advice because I don't know what advice to give you. And I think that is, sometimes we need to admit that, right? I don't know what advice to give you because I don't know all of the context of your relationship. What I will say to you is that you need to ask yourself certain questions. Okay. Question number 1. If this man does not propose to me anytime soon, so for example, within a year, within 2 years, would I be okay with that? Would I be willing to stay and commit to this relationship? Are the feelings that I'm having about marriage based on society's expectations, or are they based on what I truly want? Has he given me any reason to doubt his reassurance? He has said that it's coming. Has he given me any reason to doubt that it is? Or am I moving based on my emotions? If I cannot deal with the fact that I'm not married and I don't feel like it's coming, does it benefit me or serve me to stay any longer? I think these are questions that you need to ask yourself face yourself in the mirror and truly answer it in an honest way. Because no one can make this decision for you. Like I always say, I can take the donkey to the river. I cannot force it to drink, nor will I force it to drink. This is your decision to make. These are your questions to ask and can solely be answered by you. Okay? You need to decipher whether or not this is something that you want. I will say though, I was with somebody for 6 years and he kept on telling me as well that he was going to marry me. And as you know, I'm not married. So, sorry, it's not funny. So, I mean, that's just my experience, okay? Like I said, every relationship is different. So I'm not going to project what happened to me onto you. But that was my experience. So yeah, you've just got to answer the question yourself and come to the conclusion on what you want to do, you know, because 33 is not old. You're not old by far, but time waits for no man. So do with that information what you will. And I truly wish you all the best. And I hope by the time you even hear this dilemma, he's proposed. Amen. Amen. Welcome to this part of the show called Shout Out of the Week. And this shout out goes to my girl, Nene Leeds. Hey girl. I love you. It's been reported that she will be returning to Real Housewives of Atlanta, though it just be for a girls trip. I hope they make this a permanent thing. I actually stopped watching Real Housewives of Atlanta when Nene left because she was literally like my favorite character on there. I say character like they were playing roles, but favorite personality on there. And when she left, I just didn't feel the need to continue watching. I was just like, I ain't got time for this. But apparently I should have kept watching because it's still really good. But shout out of the week goes to Nene. I cannot wait to see you on my screen again, girl. I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, shout out to the franchise of Real Housewives of Real Housewives. Personally speaking, I feel like I should be on Real Housewives, maybe of Lagos. Even though I'm not a housewife, but yeah, I feel like I would make great reality TV. What do you guys think? I already know. Come on now. But yeah, moving on. Before I go, I have to address last week's wardrobe malfunction. Honestly speaking, yeah, like I said to Champagne Pappy, I am a one-woman show. I am literally doing all of this by myself. If you guys see what is behind, the camera right now, is amazing. But I'm literally doing this by myself, and unfortunately, I could not see myself. At my old studio, there was 3 monitors, literally, where I could see myself. So if I had any mishaps, I will just quickly adjust myself. As I am in this new space, I didn't have that. So I wasn't able to see myself. And that was the second time that I had recorded that video. I was not going to do it for a third time. I'll be so real with you. I wasn't going to do it for a third time. Yes, some may say you should have changed the outfit, but hell no. I think I looked flipping amazing. Bar the malfunction, I think I looked so good. Sexy, divine, delicious. You know, I feel like I looked amazing. A lot of these men have no composure whatsoever. Acting like you've never seen breast in your life. Calm down. Calm down. Ugh. The amount of comments that I had to delete. I'm no word of a lie, guys. I had to delete about 300 comments of disgusting, despicable men telling me I have low self-esteem, that I hate myself, that my parents didn't raise me right because I had a wardrobe malfunction and my boobs were on show. Like, get a grip of yourselves. Flipping perverts. Get a grip of yourselves. And those are the same men that would now be in my DM saying, oh, I want to get to know you. Go. How about that? Anyways, It was annoying though, and I will have to say that I'm a bit disappointed because I felt like I was talking about really serious topics and it kind of took away from the conversation. Those that are not stupid obviously still focused on the matter, but you know, there were certain men and certain women as well which were really disappointed. Like, you guys have never encountered a wardrobe malfunction. Like, get a grip of yourselves. So it was a bit disappointing, but you know, I thank God that I have that mentality of like, I never have L's, I never have losses, I only have lessons. And one of the lessons I've learned is get a monitor behind you so you can see yourself. So that is what I'm working on. Hopefully Champagne Pappy will sponsor that. But yeah, we move, we grow, we learn, we glow, period. But yeah, guys, that is the end of the show. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that I'm back and better and bigger than ever. Ooh, you see how that just rolls off the tongue? Love it. Until next time, bye.